Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's Thursday again. We're getting closer to big old Turkey Day. I feel like I'd be remiss if I didn't talk a little bit about it now. Mainly because it's been a theme in this show. Once the holidays start getting around, and I don't want to do it as much as I used to, but I feel like, and I've always felt that this part of the year is the fastest. It goes by the fastest, and it's the most neurotic and money hungry time of the year, I think, because there's so many big holidays all in a row, and there's so much to plan for. There's so much money that needs to be spent. Some people have big families, so they got to get 2 or 3 turkeys, which is something I've never experienced. I have a small family that dislikes the side of the family that does Thanksgiving. So we've always done it at home. We've always done it at my grandmother's house with about 5, 6, maybe 7 of us. And at least 2 of us aren't even family members. They're like neighbors or friends of my grandmother. And it's always been pretty small. It's been small, quiet, tense at times. There's no kids table. The kids eat with the family. They sit at the table and they eat because we're immigrants. There's no children's table in an immigrant's house because one, they don't want to spend money on a separate table, or have to dig it out. Because immigrants are hoarders. They like to keep things. And also, as a child of an immigrant, you're pretty much an adult. There's no laughing and giggling and separate meals for the kids because Tiffany doesn't like corn. Everybody eats the same shit, and you shut the fuck up at the table about it. That's it. That's Thanksgiving. You get in an old person's home, and you eat the same thing you had last year, and then you watch at its purest form. That's what it is, right? Regardless of how many people you have, you go to an aging person's home that you've been going to historically, and then you eat whatever they make, and maybe people bring things, maybe they don't. And then you watch whatever game is on. It's always the same game, right? Usually it's like Detroit.
Lions, yeah. Cowboys.
Is that what it is?
The Lions play every year and the Cowboys play every year.
Oh, but their opponents are different.
The opponents change. Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, you do that. You eat. You do that. Some people, if you got bigger families, you all go in the yard and you give each other ACL tears and you fuck each other up and you come back in and you eat and you drink and you eat and you drink, and then you sleep not very long because you got to be up early for Black Friday. Black Friday is the American holiday. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Black Friday is the holiday. There's no holiday that is more American. 4th of July, no. What else could there be? Memorial Day, Veterans Day, all those days, bullshit compared to Black Friday. Black Friday is the day where any creed, color, race, gender or genderless person can go to a Walmart and kick an old woman in the teeth for a griddle. You can go to a Target and rush the cashiers who've been prepping for months for this day. For this one 24-hour period, they've been prepping for months, and you can rush them and really, really scare them, grab them and shake them around and ask them, where are the TVs that were in the flyer that they're supposed to be on sale? And you really scare them, and they're all 16-year-olds because it's Target, right? They're all 16-year-olds, and they're all just trying to make a little bit of money. They thought that this would be a good shift. Maybe they get a little extra. And it probably is, but there's a lot to deal with. There's a lot of mayhem. I remember as a kid growing up, the stories were just horrific, right? I had gone Black Friday shopping a few times as a kid, and that's really when you need to do it. Once you become a grown person, just do the Cyber Monday. It's easy. right? Do you like Black Friday shopping?
My favorite thing in the world.
Bitch. God damn it. Good thing I checked in. What do you like about Black Friday? You like hanging
Buying
out outside?
televisions.
So that's the best part, the buying.
Yeah.
So
You buy things you don't need.
Yes, right.
And then when your girlfriend yells at you and says, we don't need that, you say, what is this need word? And you say, I fucking wanted it.
Yeah, exactly. This is Black Friday. There's a reason why we're here. So do you get into the...
I'll be in Florida this year, so I'm not going to go crazy.
Okay, right. And it must be nice doing it in Florida because it's not as cold in the morning or at midnight.
I don't know if I'll do any shop, because I don't want to fly with anything. So
That's true.
I don't know. Maybe I'll go out just to explore. But
Just to hang out, just stand in the lines with everybody.
I would usually go as soon as I finish my dinner on Thanksgiving.
Really?
Yeah, and just run right out to wherever, Target, Best Buy, Walmart, any of the stores you just named that you were ripping off.
Yeah, well, those are the places. I mean, there's a part of it that's fun.
It's definitely fun too. Even the way they set up the store is
it's like smash and
one
grab.
year I went and I got a TV, and it was in the dairy aisle.
Whoa.
It's like they mapped the store so that you have to go through everything to even get it.
Yes, I remember that because I went into a Target and there was a similar thing. We're in the middle of the places where people would be walking. There's just a stand with televisions.
Yeah, and sometimes they do it so you may find that section where they say it is, but it's not actually there. It's a person holding tickets, and then you get that ticket. And then you go around back. You pull your car around back. You show the guy at the loading dock that ticket. And you see this big pallet of televisions, and then you pick your television.
It's like the mafia.
Yeah.
It's like a Sopranos deal.
I don't know. It's a good day.
Now, how long do you go all day?
No, I'll look at the apps and the catalogs and stuff and figure out what it is I want or need, and then just get the fuck out of there.
And go. No, I mean, it is...
When I was in the high school, I would just stay out till 5 a.m.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving and
hell yeah,
just fuck around. But
it is good deals. It's good deals, but we love good deals. We love them. So it gets...
Sometimes they're just marginally good deals too. They're not even that good of deals.
Right.
It's a 10% discount, and you're running around the town fucking fighting people for it.
For a toaster. Right. Yeah. I mean, I would go with a group of us, and we would just get real stoned, and we'd be like, we're all going to buy Xboxes, and then go home and play them. That Xbox, that's a Black Friday purchase right there from fucking whenever it came out. That's the OG. So, yeah, it's all in all, Black Friday, pretty good. Yeah, it's good if there's stuff that you need. I'm bad at gifts because I get them the week before. If it's...
Yeah, I end up doing that too.
Yeah, it's a pain in the... So so you go Black Friday shopping, you don't get gifts for anybody. It's just for yourself.
No, I have done... I'll just call everyone you need any TVs? You need any headphones? What do you need?
And you just pick them up.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. That's fair.
It may not be a gift. It's me running errands for them.
You're like Robin Hood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's fair. Minus the stealing. However, I'd imagine that's probably a good day to steal too, because it's so crazy. If you go to the right place, if you go to
walk out with a cart of stuff.
If you go to the Walmart in the hood somewhere, you can just you can snag a few extra games, Xbox games. At least I would think.
Or take off your old sneakers and put them in a box.
That's a good idea. That's not a bad idea at all.
Swap kicks.
Do you remember when you would get sneakers and change them immediately? You're in the store, you buy a pair of sneakers, and you're like, I'm going to put them on now. Did you ever do that?
No, I was never allowed to do that.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, what about now? You don't still do it? It's not a thing you do? Because I do that. I get excited. I'm like, look at these new sneaks. I'm going to fucking
No, I do
break
love
them in.
wearing new sneakers, and it was a problem, but
yeah,
I've been better at, refraining from
going crazy. But
Yeah.
you mean buying them? You used to get a lot?
Yeah, I used to just buy a pair of sneakers every week.
Yeah. Well, when you're a youngin', when you're at home living off fucking nothing, right? I mean,
Yeah.
That's because I remember being a kid and I worked at a pizza place that would pay us under the table cash. They're closed now, so we could say whatever we want. And I was in high school, and he would give us some decent hours. We'd get paid $15 an hour to make pizzas under the table. We'd be making like $400 a week in high school.
Yeah, that's a lot.
And it's fantastic. I mean, I'd go to the mall every week.
Yeah, I delivered pizza.
Yeah.
I didn't make 15 an hour. I think at the time it was like 8 an hour. And even that felt like I was balling.
Yeah, when you first start working, it's
like if you can make like $150 a night in tips alone.
Yeah.
And then that $8 an hour for 6 hours or whatever it is.
Yeah, that's not bad. See, our place was small and not busy, so even the delivery guys would get paid like 10 an hour to compensate because they'd leave with like, I don't know, on a Wednesday they'd leave with like $40 in tips, maybe $30 in tips.
Yeah.
And then that was spent on an eighth of weed pretty much immediately. So long story short, guys, make sure you have a good time on Thanksgiving because it is a part of the year where you get to exercise one of maybe two of the 7 deadly sins, at least, right? You get to be a glutton. 3, right? Sloth. Because you're sloth is laziness.
Okay.
Oh, what are they all?
Yeah. Well, I was thinking of what sloth was.
Yeah, it's being lazy. Yeah. So sloth, gluttony, and fucking and greed. You know, you get.
So I did like 4 of those today.
You get to roll in those. Yeah, we do them every day, and supposedly they're the worst ones, and murder's not on there. Who came up with this list? You mean to tell me I can go to hell for eating too much cake? Gluttony. You mean to tell me I could go to hell for fucking taking an extra nap every once in a while, but I murder a guy and I can just go to a priest and just confess? These are supposed to be, you can't do anything about them once you do them. You get face fucked by the devil for eternity or something. For me, that's how I remember them describing it to us. There we go. Envy. I don't know why anger's up. That's supposed to be wrath. Anger, wrath, lust, gluttony, pride.
What the fuck
sloth.
is avarice?
That's probably. Which one are we missing?
That's
Pride.
4, 6, 7.
I know. What is that one? Because fuck. Anger. I mean, envy, wrath, gluttony. Was it gluttony? Was that the one we're missing?
Gluttony's there.
Gluttony's there. Hold on. Let's see. Let's
guy
see
with
what
the
it
wine
says.
glass.
Click on that other one.
The avarice?
No. Yeah, I want to know what avarice is. Why is it?
It's like a stock.
I looked this up the other day. 7 deadly sins. I don't know why we're worried about this. We kind of.
Avarice looks like greed.
Oh, greed.
Greed.
Moderate desire for wealth. Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah, right.
that's
Greed's not up there. Okay. Why'd they use that? What a bunch of fucking.
It's probably how it's referred to.
It's because they weren't raised Catholic. That's what it is. They don't know what the deal is. Okay? You got to be. If you're raised Catholic, you're raised right. Especially with all the stuff that's going on all over the place. If those guys were just hanging out, singing, kneeling, standing, sitting, just like they do in them churches, would have been fine. But anyway, we've gotten away from the point in that make sure to do everything you can to live in excess. That's what this holiday is about. It's about living in excess. It's about living in excess and getting rid of Native Americans. That's what it's about. Don't get it confused. Don't try to say it's about family and food and being thankful. It's about buying, eating, and remembering who the superior race is. That's what it is. That's what it is. It's about English people coming here because they were tired of what the deal was over in England, and they were like, we need Big Macs. We need Best Buys on this land. So let's take these guys out. But first, we'll eat with them, and then we're gonna give them a bunch of blankets, and they're gonna be gone. So yeah, happy holidays. Anyway, there is an event. There's an event that I feel like the listeners of this show need to know about. It's something exciting to me, especially if you're not very athletic, but you want to participate in something. The Florida Man Games, okay? Now, just by the name of it, that's exciting, right? You just want to, I want to know what the actual games are. But before we get into that, I love the idea that there's an event where people can act. They can pretend to be a Florida man who, for those of you that live under a rock and don't know what that joke is, if you go and you type in your birthday on Google along with Florida man, there's pretty much always a story. Have you ever done that?
Give them an example?
Have you ever done that?
Yeah, I've done.
Yeah. Sure. Let's see what was on mine. Mine's June 5th, 1997. I'm excited. I want to see what happened, what the Florida man did.
I usually leave out the year because that gives you more options.
Okay. All right. Yeah, fuck it. Do whatever you want. Yeah, my birthday is September 11th, 2001. So in 2019, a Florida man was arrested on domestic battery charges for allegedly dousing his sleeping girlfriend with a bottle of ketchup because he thought she was having an affair. That's harmless. That's not that bad. The rest of them are on. Oh, there's another one.
You got some every year.
Yeah, but that says July, right?
July, it's the 22nd.
There's one at the bottom, though. This year, June 5th, Claude Vincent Griffin, 33, was arrested and charged for allegedly using a cardboard box to conceal his identity during a Florida robbery. That's what he was charged with? Why not just robbery? They're like, he had a box on his head, too. That's got to throw on a few extra years. Another drugged-out Florida man gets naked and bites off a something. Bites off a...
Zombie attack.
Oh, man, a chunk, I bet. A chunk of something. Who knows?
We're going to know.
A chunk of human flesh. Nice.
Of a bicep.
The Miami... Oh, man, that's got to be good, right? The bicep?
Yeah, there's an artery there.
Oh, wow. So you can really take somebody out with that. The biceps I mean, there's got to be better places to bite. But the bicep...
Florida man threw
an
an infant at officers.
Damn. That was the day after June. Oh, unless that's when they reported it. Threw a baby at people. That's at the officers during that guy, father of the year. Let me tell you something.
Yeah, your birthday goes hard.
Yeah, that's a good day. What's yours? Let's see yours. March 14th, Florida man. What do we got?
Hits a pregnant girlfriend with a bag of tortilla chips.
Oh my God. At least it was hopefully it was in the head, right? I mean, you could hit a girl in the belly with tortilla chips, even if she's pregnant. It wouldn't be the end of the world. A man named Jason Smith, go up to the top, arrested in Palm Beach, Florida after a restaurant employee called police to report a naked man walking down the street. So he was just walking around naked. All right. What else we got? Florida man threw woman onto bed.
This is the website for it.
Oh, nice. Rust Beatty, 30, is accused of beating and pushing his... That's a tough last name. That's a tough name in general. Rust Beatty.
Yeah, that's getting put in as evidence.
That guy's got to be... that guy's not going to figure out the cancer cure, I don't think. That guy was destined to beat somebody, to hurt someone. Florida man steals cable truck, knocks out service for thousands. Oh, my God. That's fantastic. Look at all the famous people born on your birthday. Who are these people?
I don't recognize a single one of them.
Wes Unseld. You don't know him?
I know Billy Crystal.
Where's Billy Crystal?
He's not on there.
Oh.
But it is his birthday,
That's
March
on
14th.
his birthday, too, right? Interesting. Yeah, so these are some of the things that you can do at the Florida Man Games. There's a hit a pregnant woman with a bag of tortilla chips race. You gotta see how many times you can do it in under a minute. Let's see if we can find let's read this. This looks like fun. Watch, compete against friends, and get ready to laugh until it hurts. You're about to dive headfirst into the most insane athletic showdown on Earth. Way better than the Super Bowl. The Florida Man Games, where the events are as unexpected as the headlines that inspired them. Where the athletes are, let's just say, unconventionally talented. Think you've seen wild? Think again. From wrestling in the mud to running from actual sheriff's deputies to siding with Hamas the Florida Man Games is where the bizarre meets brawn and sanity is optional. This isn't just a competition; it's a one-of-a-kind Floridian spectacle. Interesting. This is a testament to the type of people that are in Florida, because I can imagine how packed this event's going to be of people just getting fucked up.
Who sponsors it? Let's look.
White people saying the N-word. There's going to be a lot of that. There's going to be a lot of that at this event, if I had to guess. Frequently asked questions. Can we say the N-word? Can everyone compete? Looks like everyone can. When do the games start? They start at 11 a.m., so you should be drinking before that. You got to be hammered, if I had to guess. You don't have to be an athlete, which is nice. Oh, look at that. We expect to pick... we missed the deadline. God damn it. Well, maybe you guys can go and watch.
Actually, it's not today.
Is that today?
November?
Tomorrow. Fuck, you guys won't know about it anyway. Either way, let's see what this is. Weaponized...
What?
Pool noodle duel, mud duel. Test your strength against the Florida Man inside the Florida Man Games Coliseum, which is a massive above-ground pool. All right, so you're fighting a guy with a pool noodle. All right, what's next? Evading arrest obstacle course. That one sounds like fun. If you're white, because the ending to that may be different for people of color. Category 5 cash grab. This one is nice. Subject yourself to Category 5 wins as you scramble to catch as much real cash as you can. I would do that. I think it's fun that they're... a catalytic converter, 2 bikes, and a handful of copper pipes. Race against time. Compete head-to-head in a race that lets you live a day in the life of a Florida man. Okay, so that's... So you got to just... That's you being the life of a crackhead, I think. They're the only ones that have those things when they're on a bike with a catalytic converter. But the one above that with the hurricane, the winds, I find that that's a fun one, because we all know that Florida gets absolutely destroyed by hurricanes, and they're like, this will be a good idea. And then Beer Belly Florida Sumo. So I'm assuming you need to have a big burly man for that one. Is there any more? Is that the end? We got refs. We got a couple people that nobody knows. Challenge your friends. There's some video. They got a mechanical gator. Sumo smash. I mean, look at that thing. This guy screams Oxycontin. Oxycontin addiction. This guy's on pills. Let's see. Whoa. That doesn't look that bad. That's it?
That's very restricted.
That's lame. It's because he doesn't have a big ass. When a
like
girl
the tail. Oh, there we go. The tail is fucking a machine.
It's stopping it. Yeah. When a girl's got a big ass, the guy who's operating the mechanical bull.
Oh, yeah, they work it just right.
Yeah, they do. They take full creative advantage. They know that there's a show that has to be put on. So yeah, I mean, then there's going to be there's a mullet contest. That sounds fun. Hey, you ever want to be in a place with a bunch of people who have mullets? There you go. Florida Ma'am Pinup girls. Okay, so it's like a girl. It's like a woman pageant. Chicken coop bingo. You get to play bingo. Oh, and the chickens decide. The chickens decide on what the number. I mean, can we like break off this state and push it in further into the ocean? 911 fight night, brawl of the bat. Whoa, police officers fight firefighters? All right, this one I would watch. This one sounds like fun. I don't think
they do that here every year.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, FDNY versus
they box?
NYPD, yeah.
Oh, shit. I bet there's way more fans for the fire department. Nobody's ever angry at the fire department. Nobody's ever mad at them. And is there anything else after? This is just the entertainment. This is just stuff you can watch. Okay, and then you can get your tickets if you want. Sponsored by Ripley's. Ford sponsors this?
Ford trucks.
Do you know what it's like to drive a Ford?
Nope.
Do you know what it's like to crash a Ford after you've been drinking all day at the Florida Man Games? Yeah, I mean, this sounds perfect. It sounds perfect for a place like Florida. I don't even know when it's happening. Does it say when it's happening?
February 24th.
February. Okay, nice. So it's
St. Augustine.
Is that what that is? Oh, it's in St. Augustine.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
City.
I was under the impression it was St. Augustine Day for one reason or another.
It could be.
Yeah, who knows? Side note: my dad's birthday is Veterans Day, but in the Azores, it's a saint holiday, and I don't know the saint, but it's the day of the drunks. He's like the saint of partying and drinking and shit.
Like St. Patty's Day?
Yes, similar. Well, yeah, but only thing is, I think St. Patrick did something good, right? He like scared away the snakes out of Ireland.
I don't actually know.
That's the story. He like did something with snakes. I don't know the whole story, but it's
We
like
should probably look.
Let's look it up. Yeah, we don't want to offend Irish people. We know how soft, thin-skinned Irish people are, how red-skinned Irish people are. That's the real truth. He did something about. I know it was about Christianity, but it was something about snakes. Is there anything there?
I haven't seen anything about snakes yet. He was a saint who had a lasting impact on Irish Christianity. He merged Christianity with traditional parts of Irish culture, including adding bonfires to Easter celebrations and creating the Celtic cross.
And hitting women.
Probably.
Drinking and hitting
Diddling
women.
children.
Yeah. So this guy was the head of the conflict in in Ireland, because if he didn't come along, then it would have just been the Protestants.
He died March 17th, 461.
Damn. And we still celebrate him. We celebrate him the right way. We drink. Everyone pretends to be Irish. They buy green things. Look up St. Patrick and snakes, because this isn't make-believe. I'm telling you. This is a real thing. What did he do with snakes?
Maybe someone told you this story very subliminally.
See? Did he really drive? He might not have done it, but it's at least a story. It's at least a story. National Geographic.
Look, he's sending the serpents into the sea.
See? That's what it is. Oh, we can't even do it, huh?
It's Nat Geo.
Paywall, you worthless piece of shit.
I can find it somewhere else. Doesn't have to be Nat Geo.
It's okay. It's not the end of the world. There's
Washington Post.
I can't imagine this guy had the power to get rid of snakes in Ireland. Number one. Number two, what the fuck are snakes doing in Ireland? They don't belong there.
They're not there anymore.
Yeah, that's right. He sent the snakes out along with the potatoes and the leprechauns and the whole fucking deal. All for Conor McGregor. All for Conor McGregor to be the face of fighting.
While he was there, he was attacked by a group of snakes. Serpents are a symbol of the devil in the Christian Bible. So St. Patrick cleansed the Emerald Isle of evil by shooting every legless reptile he could find into the ocean.
Nice. Yeah, see, he was a sicko. He just threw them in the ocean, all of them. He found them all and just eradicated. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? A good sediment, just in the name of God, to just take out a bunch of animals. It's kind of like what we do with people, you know? At least he did it with snakes. At least he's doing it with snakes. It's not as good when you kill people. When you kill all the people and you throw them in the ocean in the name of God, it's much tamer to do the snakes. To make a long story short, St. Patrick had nothing to do with Ireland's snakelessness. So at the end of the day, we shouldn't be celebrating St. Patrick.
The rest of the article is about like the climate of
of course.
Ireland not supporting
of course.
reptiles.
There was probably never a snake there. There was probably not one snake, and this guy was like, a bunch of people are going to read some of this shit in a long time.
And maybe talk about it on a podcast.
Exactly. He was thinking about us. So, yeah, guys, the whole point is Florida Man Games. Get there. It's in February. Well, what are you going to be doing February 24th? Freezing your balls off. I mean, that's a Valentine's Day trip, if you ask me. You say, hey, babe, we're going to St. Augustine for a few days. I got us tickets to this amazing event. And you keep her in suspense. You keep her in suspense until you get there.
You going cold?
What's that?
You going cold on it?
Yeah. You just say, hey, we're going to Florida, and we're going to go to something. And then you show up, and you go in a field, and it's full of drunk, hairy guys that are sweating and screaming and running, and they're probably hitting each other. There's probably people hurting each other. People are drinking too much. And it's just as Florida as it can get. And you say, babe, this is the event of the fucking century. This is Ali Frazier. This is Tom Brady beating beating the Atlanta Falcons in the Super Bowl. That's what this is. This is a bunch of unathletic alcoholics running around and having a good time. And the least you can do for me, honey, is to have a good time as well. And then you watch the fire department beat the fuck out of the police department. And then you go over to the mullet contest and you vote. And then she leaves you. She goes home and she moves back in with her parents. By the time you get home, she's emptied out the apartment. That's what's happened because you followed my advice. But it's bros. It's Florida men. All right? That's what it's all about. And I wanted to share that with you guys because it is at least fun. It's at least interesting. It's not like all this other lame... It's a fun idea. It's at least a fun idea. You remember the show MXC? It used to be on Spike TV real late with the Asians. And it was like a game show, and they dubbed English over it.
I remember all those Asian game shows, like those basically like Wipeout.
Yes, yeah, it was called MXC. It would be on real late, and that was peak television in my opinion. Spike TV was fantastic. I don't know about you, but I love.
I feel like I remember it as a different name.
It
could have been the same show, but a different show.
Maybe, yeah. But it was fun. If you got the chance to watch that, Spike TV was a place where kids could be easily corrupted, very easily corrupted, because they had the UFC on there at the beginning when it was still like strange, and then they would have
MXC is the first one to come up.
Yep, they would have action movies, and they would have stuff like this. They would have Asian people breaking their backs, doing ridiculous stuff, doing wild shit, scorpioning themselves, and just, it was fantastic. It was a great show. It might be racist. I don't know, because it's American guys who are dubbed over what they're saying. It might be a little racist these days. And it was all about people. I mean, there was that. There was Mansers, 1,000 Ways to Die. I mean, look at this. This is what was going on. Right? Bang. Look at that. Isn't that fun?
It was nuts out.
Look at the editing. The editing's fantastic. This is 2005 right here, baby. Look at that. Boom. This was the best one. People would get hurt the most on this. People would get hurt the most. That was the best one. Bang! That guy didn't even make it across. See, they try to run across the stones. Yeah. Whoa.
Yeah, they have a black guy.
They had a black man, and he did just as bad as everyone else.
He's dead.
Yeah, you'd think that he would have done a little better. These aren't super bad. There's some where on those rolly ones, let's see if someone breaks their back on the rolly one. Oh, that one wasn't good. Oof.
These are all hard surfaces that they're hitting.
Right. The number one most painful elimination of the day. Oh, that's right. They would do this at the end. Bang, breaking her teeth on the rock. That's right, bitch. And they would have mobs of people do it. Look at these guys. This is insane. This was insane. This was television. This is what we're missing today. That's authenticity. We're missing fun, seemed to be American guy. I mean, I don't know if the show was actually in... Did it say it was filmed in Japan? It had to have been, right? Those guys look American.
Aired in Japan, 86 to 1990.
Holy shit, so it was old, 86.
So it came to the States in 2003.
Oh, gotcha. And we revamped it. We brought it back. That's what we do.
I remember a more about modern version of it too. Like
Really?
it's like it just looked way more modern.
Right.
Maybe it was that one, Takashi's Castle.
Whoa, crazy name. Takashi. Huh. Talk about a rat. Talk about a fucking snake. He's not in Ireland. Takashi's not hanging out in Ireland anytime soon. Mainly because of the climate, not because of St. Patrick. When did this one come out? Yeah, it looks similar. 2023. That's when the video was uploaded, at least. Well, it says 2023, so maybe it's still around.
Still going. I think.
Yeah, it's still around.
It's on Amazon Prime.
Amazon Prime. Yeah, huh? It is very similar.
Yeah, just Japs.
Doesn't
shit.
Doesn't have that old world charm, though. You know. It's like watching. They had to carry a baby with that one.
There's clowns.
They've gotten more out. Yeah, see, it is the same show. Holy shit! They just turned it into something else. That's awesome.
This is posted on Comedy Central UK.
Wow. So it must be on. It's gotten bigger. It's still. Oh, that's a fun one. They try to stick themselves to the.
Oh, see, it's way cooler now because they got like high-speed cameras and stuff.
Yeah, I agree. This is fun. You see? Takashi's Castle. There you go. Oh. What's the goal of that one? You have to fall off?
I think it's stop. Like a shuffleboard. We got to end in that thing.
You got to stop right there. Huh. That seems easy to do, though. You just kind of...
Did you see Mr. Beast's Squid Games?
No.
Have you seen Squid Game?
Yeah, no. But I understand that it's like you die if you don't fucking win or something.
Yeah, to say the least. But Mr. Beast like recreated the whole show for like $1 million.
Right. Well, the winner gets mad money or something.
Yeah,
right?
They get a lot of money.
Yeah. Mr. Beast. I saw a video of a guy that looks like Mr. Beast at a strip club sticking his face in a girl's ass.
Maybe it was him.
Yeah, hell yeah. Fuck. If I was him, why not? All that money, giving shit away. Imagine that that guy probably tips fantastic at a strip club. Anyway, there's a new development. Okay, there's a new development regarding America's hero, America's favorite. Okay, Mr. Will Smith, who has no shortage of publicity and what's going on. There's somebody, I don't even know who this guy is that's talking. I don't know what the podcast is. He kind of, I want to play it for you guys just to hear. And it is fun the way that this is edited because it seems so serious what they're talking about, but it's really not. It's not serious at all.
Jada was the woman that everybody wanted, and Will needed that validation to have that type of woman.
You saw her say that Will Smith had a small dick?
Oh, I am saying to you, if a woman is used to something the size of a baby leg, and you come in with a pinky toe, there's nothing you can do to please her. You can buy her 80 cars. You can get her 80 private jets. If she's...
I love the true crime music in the background.
And then they cut to Tupac.
Her hugging Tupac. If she want that baby leg. Keep going.
I'm gonna rewind a little bit.
Okay. Oh my God.
With a pinky
Listen
toe,
to the music.
There's nothing you can do to please her. You can buy her 80 cars. You can get her 80 private jets. If she's
Jessica
itching for that
Kapinski
baby
came
leg,
home late one
she
night.
want that baby leg. You can beat a person so much that they fall into submission. So, all right, I open the door to Dwayne's dressing room, and that's when I see Dwayne and having anal sex with Will.
Let me process that for a second.
There was a couch, and Will was bent over on the couch, and Dwayne was standing up, killing him. Murder. There was murder in there.
Look at her looking at the camera.
Okay.
She can't believe it. Oh my God. Just the words he decides to choose. It was murder and he was killing him.
All right, I gotta go to comments.
Yeah. His barber told my artist when I was in the music industry allegedly something similar. Was it really necessary to compare it to a baby leg?
This is good.
West Philadelphia, born and raised, biting pillows is how I spend most of my days. Oh my God, dude. Holy shit. He's just getting fucked. That's insane. Imagine.
That's good too.
Yeah, right. They flash you. Hollywood is full of
You
this.
keep Jada's baby leg out your mouth.
When you look at Will, you no longer see a strong alpha man. You see a gay man. I felt like that for a few years now, and I think this was a confirmation. Wow. People are dragging him. 1.4. Tisha and Dwayne Martin are in the middle of a nasty divorce and separate bankruptcy battle. In the bankruptcy, Dwayne was accused of hiding a Chatsworth mansion. Wow, so Will Smith loaned him money. I mean, this is on, we don't know if it's true. This is hearsay. This is town crier. I really didn't need to know this with the emoji. People's lives are ruined. I mean, if this is real, if this is a real thing, this is crazy. This is absolutely crazy if this is real. If he's getting fucked in his ass by whoever Dwayne would, I mean, he's getting, from the words that guy used, he was getting killed. Wow, he beat that balloon knot like it owed him money. Jesus Christ. Sounds like a ritual from embarrassment to blackmail. Wonder if he had fresh pints on. What? All right.
Prince.
Fresh Prince. Oh, Fresh Prince on his arse. I saw arse and I assumed pints because people from other countries are stupid. That's pretty intense information for anybody. For anybody to kind of take in.
He is trending too, Will Smith.
Yeah. I think that's why. I mean, this is a turn I don't know if people would take because I didn't know his story would go this way. But everyone says Hollywood, everyone, including the people in the Twitter comments, Hollywood is full of people getting fucked in the ass, I guess. Now, the guy didn't say anything about it being non-consensual. It seemed like the way this guy told the story, he just kind of walked in and was like, oh no, what's going on? It's like when Boosie, you ever hear the story of Boosie talking about walking in jail and he saw a guy getting fucked in his ass?
No.
That's a good one too. But it seems, I mean, hey, listen, Will, you can do whatever you want on your pursuit to happiness. You can do whatever you want, right? I mean, no wonder he was having a problem with Jada. Okay, Jada, I mean, what a fucked up situation for both of them. Jada misses Tupac because he got the baby leg, according to this guy. He's got the big old baby leg, and Will Smith doesn't.
Will's baby toe.
He's got a baby. He's got a pinky toe. He's got whatever. And yeah, that's already in the background. And then now fucking Will Smith, literally fucking Will Smith. Somebody is fucking Will Smith. A bunch, apparently, taking him to Pound Town, like the kids are saying these days. Pussy pink, but my booty hole brown. Right? That's what everyone's talking about. Ski-yee. Anyway, yeah, it's Will Smith has come a long way. He's come a long way from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and he's also come from anal stimulation. He's also come from that as well. It really makes you think. I wonder if J. Cole is sitting at home right now and he's like, fuck, I don't know if I want that Jada and that Will love.
Imagine like he doubles down on it. He's like, yeah, I've been totally gay forever.
Yeah, right?
And he stars in like the next Brokeback Mountain with like James Corden or something. And
That's the
fucking
thing.
Breaks every box office record.
That's the thing. If he does that, you know how many more roles he's going to get? If he's like, yeah, been getting fucked in the ass. Totally love it. Been hiding it from Jada the whole time. I hate that G.I. Joe bitch. And the fact, maybe that's why he slapped Chris Rock, because
Chris Rock wouldn't fuck him.
he wouldn't fuck him in the ass. That's right. That's right.
Crack the code.
That's right. Right in front of the Oscars. He's like, you keep my wife's name out of your mouth unless you fuck me in my ass. You gotta fuck me in my ass. Yeah, no, it's, and I mean, if Chris, if you're listening, and I know you are, this has got to be some fuel. He's got to, I mean, if this is real, he's got to talk about this. I feel like if anyone is allowed to talk about this, it should be Chris Rock. He should kind of dig in, right? I don't know. I know some people are tired of that whole thing.
It's low-hanging fruit for old Chris.
Right, that's true. Yeah, his career is in a bit of a better place, which is strange to say, right? I mean, Chris Rock's always been famous, but maybe not more famous than Will Smith.
I think it's close.
You think? Maybe.
Maybe not.
Yeah, I mean, they're both household names. Definitely.
Should we Google Trends it?
Everyone knows. What is it?
Google Trends. You ever do that?
No, what is that?
That's how to find out who's more famous than who.
What do they go by?
They use their own metrics, like who's searching them across search engines.
Ah, interesting.
I'll show you.
Yeah, Google Trends. Yeah, see if you can find a trend of male lovers that Will Smith has had. That should be interesting. At the very least, he's probably popping right now because of his ass. There's another Will Smith that you put in. Yeah, huh? See, Will Smith, more. Very interesting. Where was that big spike? When did that big spike happen? Was that right around the slapping time?
November 14th of... Oh, that's today.
That's today, you see?
So this is a short graph then. This is like today. This is all today.
Yeah. Oh,
so let's go...
Let's go for like...
Yeah, let's go 5 years and then we'll go back all the way as far as we can. So this is probably the Oscars.
Yep. Yeah, right, for both of them.
Anyway, so let's do a year. Let's do...
They kind of been in trending with each other.
They've been close.
Yeah. They've been trending with each other.
Like every time Jada does something, that's probably the spikes for Will.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, is there anybody more annoying than those two?
So, the Oscars thing, was that the March, do you think?
Probably. If I had to,
or maybe that's Chris's special.
Oh. That's a good idea, too. Yeah, right? Huh. Either way, they're both insanely popular.
It's mostly been Will, though.
Right. Will is...
Dominates Utah. Those Mormons really like the anal sex.
Of course. They've always been fans. They've always been fans. He pretty much take over the whole country.
If it was a presidential election, Will Smith would win.
Yes. And in the graphic, he's blue.
You can add a third person, though. Like, for reference, let's go like Taylor Swift.
Oh, she's the top. She's got to be. Just recently, she's starting to go above.
Yeah, see,
whoa!
Only the Oscars bring them over.
She took over the fucking country. Look at that. God damn! You know she has her own reporter.
Oh, I haven't been showing them any of this. Fuck.
Oh, it's fine. It's okay.
So they're so confused.
Yeah. Look at that. All those people, or all that. She takes over every state. Holy shit! Every state likes her more than Chris Rock.
The yellow
and Will
is Taylor
Smith.
Swift.
Yeah. Right. Holy fuck. That's fantastic.
So you guys can see what we were showing before.
Right.
Remove Taylor.
You know she has her own reporter.
I believe it.
At the the Grammys? That's for music, right? Yeah, I think it's at the Grammys. She's got her own reporter. She's got one guy who's solely focused on her.
Also, look, related searches.
Will Smith slap. Look up Will Smith gets fucked in his ass.
G.I. Jane is one of them. Alopecia is one of them.
Yeah. Will Smith. Yeah, that's all it is. It's just people looking that up. Chris Rock Oscars, Will Smith slap. Yeah. That's great. This is a great tool. This is pretty interesting. Google Trends.
Yeah, who else we want to do?
Who else could we put in there? Fucking Jeffrey Epstein. Let's throw him in there if he pops up. Young Thug. You put Jeffrey in and Young Thug pops up.
It'll have Epstein. It's Google.
There we go. Jeffrey Epstein topic. Wow, nobody gives a fuck. Nobody cares about Jeffrey Epstein.
5 years is... Let's not go 5 years. Let's go past 12 months.
12 months. Even still. Holy shit. Jeffrey Epstein, nobody cares.
Custom time range. What would you say?
When did he die, you think? When was it, 2 years ago?
I think it might have been longer. Let's go... Let's go like 2020. Or 2019, you think?
Yeah. nobody's worried about a guy who is compromising young children and using it as blackmail to some of the most powerful leaders in the world. We want to know what Will Smith is up to. That's what we want to know. This is a great tool to depress you. If you want to see what people are thinking about.
Still nothing for Epstein.
Still nothing. Wow. Just the topic of Jeffrey Epstein isn't even in there.
You could go by image search, see if they searched him for his prison photo.
Yeah, right? Yeah. Well, either way, do what you will with the news of Will Smith and his, what's going on in his life, because it's things are unraveling. Things are getting wacky. Get ready to see him in a lot of stuff. Get ready to see him, playing everything. Nice. Dope. Get ready to see him running amok in Hollywood. There's probably going to be more stories. There's probably Jada somewhere like, he never fucked me in my ass. Whatever else. Maybe she has been fucking him in the ass. She has like a strap on or something.
That's a good possibility.
That's not bad, right? And she hasn't told you. But maybe she would. Imagine that came out in that little interview they had when they were talking to each other. Do you remember that? The first one they had when it was like
red table things?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's like, we should put everything out on the table here, Will. We should let everybody know. I know you like it when I fuck you in your ass. I fuck you in your ass with a big dick that says Tupac on it.
Is she from like Alabama now?
Yeah, I don't know where she's from.
You know I like it when I fuck you in the ass.
Come on, child. You know I like it. You know you like when I fuck you in your ass, when I hit your prostate. Yeah. So, do what you will with that. Next time you watch his films, imagine him getting killed, I guess, according to this guy, in a dressing room. Now, before we end today, where are we exactly? We're almost done. Before we end today, I feel like it's time. It's time to reveal to the world, for those of you who watch, my I shaved my head. That's the point I'm trying to get at. I shaved my head, and if you're not watching, you should, right? Because it looks crazy. It does look crazy. Holy shit. Look at that. Even you're amazed. I just have no hair. It's gone. It's gone forever.
Did you do clippers first and then shave?
No. I went to the barber, actually. I'm like, because I looked it up before I did it. And I was like, they're like, go to a barber first because you might fuck your head up a little bit.
Like cut it?
Yeah, well, like go to the, yeah, I guess, like rip hairs out or something. If you do it wrong, like I got it, my buzzer is I cut myself every time I use it. And I use it on my balls, so that's the thing. Yeah, guys, I was told bald comedians are funnier, and I don't know why, but that's what I was told. And then I thought about it, and I'm like, oh yeah, it's because now they've been stripped of absolutely everything. Now they have nothing, right? Because
how cold is it?
It's not bad. It's not bad. It's, I've been wearing the hat because it's still new and weird to look at.
Should I do it?
Sure, if you want. We could
my girl will yell at me.
Two fucking baldies.
She'll fucking kick me out.
Really?
Yeah.
You think she'd be heated?
I wanted to do it a couple of years ago, but she wouldn't let me.
Yours would come back, though. Mine's fucking gone.
It grows fast, but I don't know what my head looks like.
Yeah.
That's why I wanted to do it.
That's the scary part.
Yeah.
She's like, what if you have a weird shaped head?
I did the same thing with my face. Like,
you had a baby face.
Yeah, most people haven't seen my face without a beard. So I did that a couple of years ago. I just shaved.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah, this is the final step into my Joe Rogan. Now I'm officially pretty much Joe Rogan. There's There's not many.
You got a little
degrees.
work to do.
Yeah, right. Well, I mean the image, right? I do karate. Okay, I lift weights, kettlebells sometimes. I smoke weed. I do mushrooms.
I just got to get gray and pervy looking, and I'll be Jamie.
Comedian, yeah, and you have to be like 10 years younger than me or something. Yeah, because Rogan's like what, 55 or something?
Yeah, he's in his 50s for sure.
Yeah, Jamie's like 38. You know. But yeah, I think it's going to be fun being a bald fuck. I think it looks better than thinning, to be honest, because I was thinning. Those of you who have known me for a long time, I was thinning for a while. People would come up to me and be like, what do you think? You're going to be a 35er? And I did him better. I did him one better, 9 years earlier. 26, baby. That's why I've been growing the beard out, you know? I've been letting the beard
looking
go.
for my shave fiasco.
Yeah, no worries. Keep looking. It's a new era. It's a new era, and I know my family is going to hate it. My family is going to be very upset. But hey, we can't all be perfect. Whoa. I want to see that one. Completely. Holy shit. Look at that. You're a stud. You look like Gaston from fucking Beauty and the Beast.
Did the whole stages.
Oh, nice. Look at that. That's the guy from the Choppers show. You know what I'm talking about? I forget what it's called.
Show the people. Let's show the people.
Yeah, let's see. This is going to be nice, guys. It's worth it. It's worth doing. But yeah, I've been wrestling back and forth with it, and someone put a picture up of me because I was just letting it grow. I was like, I'm going to let it grow for a while, and then in a few months, I'm going to shave it off. But I couldn't stand it anymore. It was bothering me, and fuck it, really, you know? I'm a man. I'm tired of sitting in a chair with another guy that's going to put his balls on my arm anyway, and I got to be like, no, you should do it like this. You should cut it like this and then do this on the top and then do this with my beard. Meanwhile, he's grabbing my chin and moving my head and rubbing his fucking fingers through my hair. Fuck that. Just take it all off. Take it off my head. Look at that. Look at that young man. That's a fireman right there.
Beardless.
You look like a fireman. When was this? How long ago?
This was 2019.
Nice. That's nice. You should do it again.
I agree.
You'll come in with no beard, and I'll have no hair. This will work perfectly. Yeah. Yeah, some of those...
Where's the Hitler one?
You got a Hitler one. Oh, God. You might as well show it, right? Let's show the people. We'll say Charlie Chaplin, just to be safe. That's not full Hitler, though. You could have gone full Hitler. It's close. Is that what you said when you sent it to whoever you sent it to? You're like, look, this is
I knew I wanted to do the stages, and the Hitler one was like for sure one of the ones I had to do.
That's one of the ones, right? Yeah. Well, guys, it's a new era. Okay, it's a new era. I guess get ready to see. Get ready for the bald era. This show's been through a lot of different iterations, and now it's time. Now the deed has actually been done. The deed's actually been done, and there's no turning back. And that's what's most important, guys. You have to decide. You can't. Indecision is worse than no decision, and that goes for chopping your hair off. That goes for getting a new job, and it also goes for getting fucked in your ass in a in a dressing room. No matter how famous you are and how heterosexual you portray to be to everybody. And on that note, thank you guys for listening. We are... The next couple weeks, we got episodes. We might be missing one. We're going to see. Let's not fucking jump to conclusions here. But either way, we're going to talk to you next week. Peace.